Good Doug. Welcome back to CFC TV. This is my review of the West Brom vs Chelsea game. It finished 3-2 to us, thankfully. I'm going to start with the lineup. There were a few changes from the Man City game. Obviously, Courtois was back in goal after his ban was over. Ivanovic started again as right back, probably because Baba Rahman still isn't fit to play yet, because he didn't really have a proper preseason with Augsburg and didn't play their games. Um, like their first Bundesliga game, he didn't play. And he did play in that cup tie, but still, he didn't play football for 2 weeks like a competitive game of football. Um, then it was Zuma and JT who started centre back, which was not just down to dropping Kale, but he broke his nose after at the Man City game, and he played with a mask. Well, he had a mask, so maybe that was a little bit of a reason why Zuma came in for Cahill, and maybe otherwise JT would have been dropped. I don't know. I definitely don't hope so because I think JT is important. But yeah, Aspilicueta started obviously on the left. Nemanja Matic and Cesc Fabregas as the holding midfielders. Left winger Hazard, Cam, Willian, right wing Pedro, a new signing. Very, very good to see him starting the game, and Diego Costa up front. What you need to know is if you don't, Oscar is not fit, so he's injured. I'm not sure he's probably going to be back for the Palace game, but we'll see. So to be honest, it didn't start off great. I'm not sure after. Well, anyways, they had a penalty after Matic. I see this stupid penalty. It was just he was a bit too slow and just tripped their player over. And thankfully, Courtois saved it with his leg because the guy James Morrison or whatever his name is just tried to hit it in the middle, but low or like not high in the middle, anyways. So Courtois just basically was jumping into one side, but still managed to keep it out with his foot, which obviously changed the momentum of the game. Shortly after that, we scored, and who scored? The debut man, Pedro scored. It was a great 1-2 with Hazard. A bit lucky, got a small deflection, but still it was a very good goal. A goal that we really needed. And then not too long after that, they had the corner. It was cleared, and then we just completely started like we just rampage. Like 5, 6 players just completely started sprinting towards their goal. It was a great ball from Aspilicueta, like from our right hand side of the box, over to Willian in their half after he made the sprint. He took it down really well, played it out to Pedro, who probably did take a shot, but also was aware that Costa was standing on the far post. So I'm not sure if it was just a really hard cross or a shot. I think it was a shot. But anyways, Costa got there, just tapped it in basically, and it's really good to see that from Costa, obviously because he scored, but also because he obviously Costa is always defending corners because he's a strong guy and a tall guy, and he just completely sprinted the whole length of the pitch from our 6 yard box to their 6 yard box where he tapped it in, just one sprint. Um, and you can't have hamstring problems if you can make a sprint like that. So that is a very, very good sign. Um, After that, they equalized. They equalized through James Morrison, I think, the guy who missed the penalty earlier. It was again coming from Ivanovic's side. It was a bit slow and just didn't react quick enough. Again, then it was a cross over Courtois basically, and just outside our 6 yard box. Rondon got a foot to it, played it like around the penalty spot, and there was nobody covering him. Not really blaming anyone for that. Maybe Matic could have closed him down a little bit better. Not really blaming anyone for that. He took it. Was a good goal. It's really hard to see for Courtois because there were a lot of people in the way. So that was a good goal. Still could have been avoided by Ivanovic. Oh yeah, and actually I just remembered. So basically, we had the ball already after they had a chance. Fabregas had it. And I'm not sure where he tried to pass it. I think Willian. But so if the ref was in the way of Willian, so he didn't get there, I'm not sure. Maybe he wouldn't have got there anyways. But so Cesc just gave the ball away easily instead of kicking it away or trying to get it across or whatever. So after that, the goal happened really. So it was a mistake by Cesc and by Ivanovic after that. And not very long after that, we scored our third goal. Mr. Cesar Azpilicueta. Funny enough. It was a very good over the defense ball by Fabregas to Costa, who tried to take it down with his chest. I'm not sure it might have gotten fouled there as well. I wouldn't have given a penalty for it, but he sort of appealed for it. But it fell down to Azpilicueta at the edge of the box, and he just slotted it in, got finish. His celebration was just he was really happy with scoring. Yeah, so the second half started. No changes. I'm not sure. I think after about 60 minutes, JT got a red card. So it was still 3-1 at that point, I think, or did they? Yeah, I think so. So JT got the red card for it was a long ball to Rondon, I think the striker's name is, and I'm really not sure. Like at the first sight, I thought that it's never a red card. That isn't even a proper foul, but I don't know. It's difficult to say. He did sort of push him a little bit, or pull his shirt a little bit, but Rondon was sort of leaning against Terry as well. So I'm not sure if I'd give it, but it was given. But thankfully, it was outside the box, so JT was off. Um, they didn't score from the free kick, but not long after that, they scored the 3-2 from a really good header. It would hit the bottom of the cross and went in. Again, coming from Ivanovic's side, but I'm not sure if you can really blame him for that one. Yeah, then we just defended, to be honest. But we defended well. We defended well. Um, because we did have a few chances. Falcao had one where he didn't hit the ball, like didn't strike the ball properly. Costa had one before he came off for Falcao. Then Hazard had a pretty good one which he should have buried. Um, but yeah, I mean, Willian had a very good chance in this first half, I think it was, where Pedro played him through, and he just had to score that. Well, you know, in the end, it turned out all right because we won the game. It was a very, very nervy last 30 minutes. Really nervy. It wasn't very nice to watch. But we did it in the end. It's a first win finally, and we have to remember from the last 5 visits to West Brom, we only won once, and that was in 2011. Obviously, last year we lost there after already being champion, so that you could probably take that out of that. But still, we didn't win there for a long while, and so it's really good to get the win there. And yeah, I'm really happy. Let's bring on Palace next Sunday. Let's hope we can beat them as well and really get the season going from now. Obviously, I'm really happy with Pedro. He looked class. He really did. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well. And yeah, I'm going to see you for a review next week, I guess.